We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And this one's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Anthony. And that'll be incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And operating from the gun, Anthony. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Yates. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Anthony, that is caught at the 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, Coat. And this time he is in. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles are back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now here's Johnson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Giants going to take over again on offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
For his running back. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32, 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead as those two teams approach halftime. The Seahawks were winners last week, so they're trying to start their campaign at 2-0. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they lead the visiting Browns in that one at halftime. The Ravens hoping to get into the win column for the first time this year as they play in front of their home crowd. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. The Cards already 1-0, trying to make it 2 straight as they lead on the road. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? Shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much. Not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
43-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coates. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Anthony. This is caught by Jackson.
That's good for an Eagles.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete from the contact. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Anthony. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. From the gun, Anthony. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. On 1st and 10, Anthony. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.